Hello Talk family, I'm your host. My name is Desh Balay Bechin, and thank you so much for joining me on yet another exciting episode of Talk the Talk. So today's guest knows that one of the most important elements of a service advisor's role is customer service. For her, the customer is priority, and this is why she is frequently seen going the extra mile for them. She values her customers and is always eager to assist with an attentive ear and quick problem solving skills. And I think this is why her dealer principal has nominated her for the Motoring Woman of the Year Awards 2024. So she is an official nominee. Without further ado, let's get to know Nompie Mahlangu, and she is the service advisor at Motus Toyota Kempton Park. And as always, this interview is proudly brought to you by Seriti Solutions, MFC, and Avo by Nedbank. Hello Nompie.
Hi there, Desh. How are you?
I'm very good, thank you. And I am so delighted that Michelle has nominated you for the Motoring Woman of the Year Awards 2024. Congratulations.
Thank you very much, and thank you for having me.
Oh, you're welcome. So, Nompie, you are full of energy. You have walked in here with so much of bubbliness and so much of, you're infectious. Why are you like that?
Desh, honestly, if I can tell you, I guess it's just because the love I have for people, for working with people, interacting. Whenever I'm around people, I actually get excited and I want to be a part of anything or everything positive that's happening. Even if it's negative, I would try by all means to try and convert that negativity into positiveness and make people around me jump up and down and smile.
And as I said earlier, and I think that is why you've been nominated, because you have that level of professionalism, you have that level of customer service skills, and that's so important. So how did your journey in the motoring trade begin?
Yes, you won't believe. I was actually a sports facilitator in Port Edward.
Wow.
There's a beach resort by the name of Strand. I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with it. As we all know what happened in the tourism industry during COVID and everything.
Terrible, yes.
So what happened. We got retrenched, unfortunately, and then I had to come back home, which is in Pretoria. And then I found, I obviously couldn't sit around and not do anything. I found an opportunity to be an internship at Ford in Hatfield. I did that. I completed my internship, and then I ended up at Toyota Kempton Park. That's how I came into this
That's
industry.
amazing. And obviously you are aware of our platform. How do you feel that there's a platform like this that uplifts and empowers women in our trade?
Desh, honestly, I think it is amazing. It's brilliant for me because we all know that mostly this industry is male dominant, and for women to be out there and to be able to be recognized like that on such a platform, and it's very important for us as women to stand together, to uplift one another, to be there for each other, to empower each other, especially on such a broad platform. And with all the recognition that we're getting, actually, it just goes to show you that there's actual continuous growth for women in this industry, and that we should never doubt ourselves or ever undermine ourselves as lesser or unequal to men.
Absolutely. So Nompie, how do you consider yourself in terms of your strengths and weaknesses?
Well, I would say that my strengths are mostly having the endurance to most of the situations, in either whether it is the workplace or in life. Adding to that, working with people, being friendly, and being a hard worker to a point where I don't leave things incomplete. I honestly solely believe that actually we should all finish what we start.
Absolutely, yes, yes. And how can we as women support and empower each other?
You know, Desh, firstly, as women ourselves, we need to be honest with each other. Also, confidence is the key, and then also step up, show up, and make yourself known. Don't shy away from anything out there.
Any advice for young girls you know, especially women of color that want to join the trade, especially in a service advisor's role?
No, my advice would be to always stay true to yourself, know who you are, know where you come from, be confident in what you do. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. You can always do whatever you put your mind to.
Thank you so much, Nompie. I really appreciate you coming here. I know it was very, very last minute, but your voice is going to impact so many young females, and especially in after sales, as I said, it's so difficult sometimes. As you said, stand your ground, and it's not always easy to do that, but you do that, and you're an example to many young females that want to join the trade. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Desh. Have a good one.
Okay, so I'm going to end off this interview by a quote that reminds me of Nompie. She's been through a lot, and you know, she pushed through it. So I'm just going to say that the pessimist sees difficulty in every opportunity, whilst the optimist sees opportunity in every difficulty. That's by Winston Churchill, and that reminds me of Nompie. I also want to just end off this interview by saying that, you know, ladies, today it's very important for us to take care of our mental health. Being a mentally strong woman is not about how cute we look on any given day. No, it's not about being popular, and it's not about earning the most money. It is about our character. It is being good examples for others, and taking good care of ourselves at the same time. We all have the strength within us, and it is very, very important that we do not forget this. With that being said, I would like to remind you that the question should never be who's going to let me. It should always be who's going to stop me.